Hello, how are you today? Today's online live is all about 2025, the vision, your vision. So, what is your vision? Building a business. Business can be your personal goals or professional goals. Everybody's goals are different. So, whatever your goals around your business, we're trying to build a business here. So, it can be your personal goals or professional goals. So what is your vision for 2025? So let me introduce myself first. My name is Anita Bansal. I'm consultant of Thinking into Result, and this what I have studied. You have to have a goals. If you don't have a goals, imagine that your mind is in thinking in 100 different directions. Do you think thinking in 100 different directions, just like sitting in the car and you don't know where you are going and where you are, is just like a GP doesn't know where you are and where you want to go. So you have to tell your mind whatever your goals are, what is your vision. So vision is what do you see as your vision? What do you see as your vision is your goals? What goals you are seeing on the screen of your mind? So this what I going to talk about, the goals and why we have to have goals, the meaning of goals, setting the goals, and how to find the goals, and making the goal card with the date, gestation period of time. And then definitely I'm going to talk about the vision. You have to have the goals before you start to see your vision. Vision is your goals, your desire. You want something around your business or personal goals or profession goals. I'm not talking about any goals. I'm talking about the goals you always wanted. We are working on the purpose. Purpose means I am working on as my purpose and your purpose. Maybe you have found your purpose, or maybe you're still looking for your purpose and something something you always wanted to do, build a business or new business not working, and how we can move forward, how we can grow, and how we can do the growth. So this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to grow every single day and to have the awareness with the right information. Yes, of course, you have to have the right information. How we can grow means move forward no matter what circumstances, no matter what is going around, and how we can keep the focus and keep growing, keeps moving forward. It's not about the circumstances, it's not about being a perfect, it's about the growth, how we can grow, how we can keep moving forward no matter what's going around in our life, no matter what circumstances are, how we can keep our focus and start to grow. So this is what the life is all about, going to be around goals. If you have goals, you stay with me and keep watching. Definitely, I'm going to help you how to find your goals, how to have your vision. So vision is important. If we don't have vision, mind can go in 100 different directions. We have to have a goals. I never knew what is a goal, meaning of goals, why we have to have a goals. And since I have learned, I always have goals. And real meaning of goals is to grow and move forward. And it's not about being a perfection or being a perfect. It's about how we can keep moving forward. That is what real. This is what I'm going to talk about. Okay, so stay with me the end. If you have the goals, if you don't have the goals, doesn't matter. This is what I'm going to talk about. And as long as you got the goals, as long as you wanted to achieve something and move forward, and you definitely, this life is for you. And of course, we are trying to build the business here. Business can be your personal goals or professional goals. Everybody goals are different. but that doesn't really matter as long as you have something you really wanted to achieve and move forward around your business to grow your business and live in the abundance. Definitely this is for you as your personal goals or professional goals. So stay the end if you wanted to see your vision at 2025. This is what I'm going to talk about, 225. And and I already have goals, and I'm really working around my goals, trying to build my business, trying to move forward, and trying to uh, as personal goals and professional goals. So definitely I have my goals. They all set and I'm working around them every single day. This is what meaning behind have. You have to have a vision. If you don't have vision, you can you can wander around. Your mind can think in 100 different directions. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing the slide and I'm going to start talking about your vision. So let's start talking about your vision 2025. So before I start talking about the vision 2025, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you have your goals? I'm not talking about any goal, something you not, we are not working around want, we are working around the desire, something from inside out, not from outside. We are not talking about like to get something. We are working around inside out because every human being want to do something. And if we haven't found it, that's okay. If you have found it, that's good too. And for me, definitely took me more than 30 years to find my purpose, but I have found it, and this is what I'm working every single day. I'm working as my purpose. And maybe you have found it, maybe you haven't found it, that's okay. So this is what we're going to work around as working on the purpose around the business, personal goals, professional goals. So purpose is something you really desire, something really you always want to do, and something inspires you, something makes you happy. So this is what we are talking about as a purpose. Okay, let's start talking about the 2025, your vision. Your vision. Do you have the vision? My question is, do you have the vision? Can you see on the screen of your mind your vision? Your vision. I'm not talking about your family, your friend, your whoever. Most of the time we have the vision and what others want us to do. I'm talking about the vision of what you want. What do you want as your goals, as your vision? So you have to have before you have to have the vision, you have to have the goals. So this is what I'm going to talk about. Before the vision, I'm going to talk about all around the goals. You have to have a goals. They must be set on the goal card, writing with the date and gestation period of time. And then you have to understand what is the really meaning behind having the goals, why we have to have a goals, and why we're working around the goals every single day. And so I'm going to talk everything. Okay. So my question is, do you have a goals, personal goals, professional goals around your business? And 2024, whatever my vision was, whatever my goal were, and I have achieved all of them. I was working around my business and of course my personal goals and professional goals. And the whatever my vision was, I definitely achieved my goals. And now 2025, I have new goals now. I'm still building my business and 2024, the way I saw my vision, I achieved it. I experienced it. And my vision was whatever my vision was, I have done my goals, I have achieved them. And the way I saw my vision, and according to that, I experienced that. So you can do the same. Once you got the goals, they definitely it works, but you have to work and you have to grow every single day. If you're not going to take an action, if you're not going to grow, definitely we're not going to achieve anything. We're going to go in the circle. We're going to start to blame the the environment. We're going to blame family. We're going to blame the friends. We're going to blame no no matter what. We're going to blame just in that circle. We're just going to stay in that circle, blaming circle. This what happens because we don't know how to work around the goals, how to move forward, how to achieve the goals. And definitely we're going to start to blame each other. We're going to start to blame the media. We're going to start blaming the world. And no, and it's just we just always going to look for the excuses. And this what happens. Then we in a roller coaster, and we every single day going to be the same again and again. So you don't want to live in that space. You want to grow. You want to move forward.